Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Diddy and Stevie J. You know, Stevie J has been the only friend that's really been by Diddy's side this entire time. Now he went dark for a little while. We didn't hear from him. I was like, where's Stevie? Where he at? Where he be? But he has resurfaced closer to the time of Diddy about to go to court. He said he spoke to Diddy not too long ago. He said Diddy was in good spirits. And he said when Diddy gets out, he should call out all the fake friends who did not stand by him. And he said that Diddy should also throw a party. And they asked Stevie J, like, okay, if Diddy throws a party, you actually think people are going to be there? He said, yeah, they would. Listen, even if I was a friend of Diddy's and I didn't deny him and he did get out of jail and get off and found not guilty, there's no way on the face of this earth I would ever, ever, ever find myself at a Diddy party. And if I was Diddy's friend, I would tell him, listen, because I think Diddy, he's 50 something, right? Let's go with 55. I'd be like, you had 30 to 40 years where you partied like a rock star. If you throw another party, you a straight fool. I don't even care if it's your birthday. You keep it low key with your family and friends and a cake and a happy birthday and your significant other and keep it pushing. They wouldn't catch me throwing a party ever, ever again if I were Diddy and I was found not guilty. Now let's go ahead. Let me share a screen and we're going to get into this story. I don't think, let me see. Stevie J, Diddy's not sweating any bullets. When freed, he should throw a party, disowning fake friends. Now, I'm going to play this video for y'all, but let's see what's going to happen because there's music behind it, and I don't know if YouTube going to let this fly, but let's play it. Let's see what happens.
What you doing out here, man? Looks like you on a date right now?
I mean, what you doing? I mean, no, I'm just enjoying quality business lunch with my new artist right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your new artist? What's
Yeah. She, you can ask her.
Miela.
Miela?
Yeah.
Sing, rap?
Sing.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll?
Yeah.
Okay. You got any songs out now? Or
It's coming.
Coming soon?
We're working now.
What can we expect?
Rock and
Okay. I love it.
Something different, you know. There's so much of the same going on with the R&B and pop stuff. You know, we want to just do a little something different.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know, it's been a while. I
Yeah.
got to ask you, you know,
Okay.
of course, you know, the trial's coming up with Diddy.
Free the guy. Free the guy.
I know you said you think he's going to be cleared of all charges. You know, how do you think it's going to play out?
I mean, I didn't say that he's going to be cleared of all charges. I said let the court, you know, dictate what it's going to be. But I just feel it's a lot of it's just a lot of bullshit attached to it. You know, you notice those 200 cases from that lawyer from what's this guy, Busby or whatever? He can't even practice in New York. You know what I'm saying? You know, I noticed that the RICO charge was dropped against him from the Little Rod bogus lawsuit. I can't wait for him to have his day in court so he can come out and we can get back to this music, you know?
Do you feel like, you know, the noise surrounding the lawsuit being dropped has been as loud as it was when it was first, you know, announced?
Absolutely not. But when you're dealing with people on another level, on another playing field, you know, that's against them, then, you know, that's what you will have. But don't count them out, y'all.
When's the last time you spoke to him?
About a few weeks ago. Yeah. Spirits up, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he misses his family and everybody, but he's wanting to go through this to get to where we got to go.
I have to ask you, though, do you plan on suing, you know, Lil Rod for claiming, you know, that you were in the video with him and gave more part of the video?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he don't got no money, so what I'm going to sue somebody that don't got no money for? Then I'm wasting money on my lawyer, you know what I'm saying? You know, for what it's worth, you know, I'd rather see my guy free than any of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a bunch of bullshit. You know, for a producer who he brought in or a musician who he brought in, and he wanted the world for the little work that he did. You know, we got to work to get what we want. Nothing is for free out here. You know, so you can't just sue a person and expect to get $9 billion. Like, you got to work for yours.
Now, obviously, you've been very vocal about, supporting Diddy and standing by his side during this time. What do you think about the industry going kind
Side note, this model, she giving face, she giving it all, right, without saying a word. But if she's serious about being a breakout rock and roll artist, I'm not sure that Stevie J is the person that she should be working with. Listen, he's good at what he does, right? But right now, he got a scarlet letter on his head. Not too sure how many people are going to be willing to work with him, especially because he's riding for Diddy. But I guess she knocked on doors and he opened, so here she is. But the girl is gorgeous, and in this, video, she just giving face, ain't she? Though. Let's continue.
of silent about it? All of his friends and
If I was him, when I get out, I wouldn't fuck with none of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I would just keep it family and close loved ones. I would actually have a Diddy party and invite everybody to the Diddy party and get on the mic if I was him and be like, yo, I never want to see you motherfuckers ever again type shit.
You think he can start the parties back up after this? You think it'll be the same?
Always go to a Diddy party.
They're going to always go to a Diddy party. All right.
Absolutely.
They're going to always go to a Diddy party. So says Stevie J. Stevie J has been one of the few Diddy supporters who never wavered throughout the numerous lawsuits and charges. And he wants the world to know the embattled bad boy mogul is doing just fine. TMZ Hip Hop bumped into Stevie J in Beverly Hills on Monday, full of energy, calling for Diddy's freedom. We thought he was on a hot lunch date, but turns out the woman accompanying him is his new artist. I think she said Mila Doce, I guess. Don't let her sultry looks fool you. Stevie says they're entering the rock and roll vortex very soon, something different for Black audiences. Back to Diddy, Stevie tells us he's spoken to him in the past few weeks and is adamant Diddy is in high spirits, even with the May trial quickly approaching. That is a picture of Diddy and Little Rod, when Little Rod was working for him. Part of the reason Diddy had some legal wins leading up to his big day in court, mainly the dissolution of the RICO charges levied by Love album producer Little Rod. Okay, so I'm going to skip that. Stevie was falsely accused of grooming Little Rod in an involuntary with another man, would also own up to the photo. Rod's attorney included the filing in the lawsuit. So Stevie, so there was a video. I mean, if you're following this case, Little Rod claims that he was shown a video of Stevie J having relations with another man. And he was shown that video as part of the grooming process he claims that he did to him. And he said that was Stevie J in it. And Diddy pretty much said, look, if Stevie J did it, like, why not you? And I'm paraphrasing. And Stevie J said that wasn't him in the video. And a S worker did come forward and say, that was me. When asked Stevie if he planned to countersue Rod, but he tells us he's not wasting his time or money in court. Rod a brokey. Okay. Stevie J also had some choice words for attorney Tony Busby. Basically he feels his guy Diddy is part of a tactical takedown. Stevie J so confident Diddy will be free that he offers him some advice upon his exoneration. Host a party to tell everyone who turned their back on him to kiss his behind. And there's a very long list. Listen, many people have distanced themselves from Diddy, but people, when most people get in trouble, that's when you find out who your friends really are, because people will distance themselves from you. So listen, guys, Stevie J is Stevie J. He's always going to be a character. His new artist, I wish her all the best, but I really think if I had to give her any advice, find somebody else to walk this journey with, because I'm not sure how many doors are going to open for you when you got Stevie J on your side. But anyway, guys, y'all know the routine. Hit the like button and chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Listen, everybody, if you are a subscriber, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Chat with me in the comments. What are your thoughts on Stevie J just pretty much thinking that, yes, Diddy is going to be freed? And when Diddy gets freed, he should throw a party and tell all of his so-called fake friends to kiss his behind. I'll say this, and I said it earlier during this video. If Diddy does get free, if he throws another party, he's a whole fool. Hit the like button, people, and I'll see you on the next video.